Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another installment of the Locker Room. I am your host. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Reggie. Now, listen, this is gonna be a very good episode, so be sure to stick around to the end, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Scottie Pippen continues to be one of the most disrespected athletes of all time. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys don't know, okay, TMZ has reported that Michael Jordan's son and Larsa Pippen are reportedly dating. Now, in my opinion, when we talk about Larsa Pippen, listen, chat, I'm going to be real with you. Larsa Pippen is fine as hell. If Larsa Pippen came and knocked on my door right now, chat, and this with all due respect because I know she's got kids, I'm going to knock her down, right? I'm sorry. I'm going to knock her down. And apparently Michael Jordan, Malik Beasley, and Future all feel the same. Now, if you guys remember a few years ago, right? Future came out and he made a historic song about Scottie Pippen's wife, Larsa Pippen.
I was smashing the bitch at the penthouse right by the door with my Gucci flip-flops on, and this ain't no disrespect. You know what I mean? I really lived that moment and went to the studio. I went right directly to the studio.
Dirty soda, Spike Lee, white girl, iced tea, fully loaded AP. I just made a face. I was like, man, what the fuck?
I didn't know I was gonna do that shit that day, and I was like, man, I just fuck your bitch.
It's some Gucci flip flop. He just kept going, and I was like, yeah, this shit crazy right here.
So, Larsa Pippen had a response to Future, man, and this is what she said about Future, including her in that song.
Yeah. A girlfriend.
Yeah.
This is what I know about you.
Right, but guys are not coming at me as a girlfriend. Guys are coming at me as a wife.
Are they?
Hell yeah, I have wife vibes. Well, I don't know if I would want him to be my husband, to be honest with you.
Right.
I'm just saying, like...
That was fun.
No, it was... People make more of it than it was. It was never, like...
Well, because he put you in a song.
But that was stupid of him, because it was not that. Like, he was delusional. It was not that.
Right.
Like, it was never that.
Right.
And he didn't, like... It was never that. It was, like... I was really sad. I was in a point in my life where I was really sad, and I was like dealing with like, do I move on? Do I not? Are my kids going to be okay? And it was like a lot of guilt I felt. And he was the guy that was there to see me go through it. And he was the guy that I would talk to, and I was like kind of like dealing with things. And, you know, he just like gave me confidence when I was like feeling kind of like in a dark place. He served a purpose. Did I want to like spend the rest of my life with him? Don't think so, but he served like people serve a purpose in your life. It doesn't have to be your forever. Like everyone has a time and a reason for being in your life. Like I believe that.
Right. Everybody has a purpose and a time for being in your life. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I got to give my thoughts on this situation. I truly believe that these are the problems that men face when they decide to marry beautiful women. Ladies and gentlemen, once the newness of a relationship wears off, I believe her and Scottie were together for about 23 years, right? Once the newness of the relationship wears off, ladies and gentlemen, the relationship is over, okay? Gone are the days of till death do us part. Those days are gone, okay? These women nowadays, now mind you, Larsa Pippen is a friend of the Kardashians. She's a friend of the Kardashians. The Kardashians do not stay with their men, right? They get with them, they have their fun with them, and then they throw them back to the streets. And Larsa Pippen is no different. She's no different. And I'm not even here to bash Larsa Pippen or anything like that, because the reality of the situation is, ladies and gentlemen, this is how women move, period. Larsa Pippen is only talked about because obviously she's famous, but this is how women move. Women want to date around. This is just the truth. The average girl next door, she's catching twice as many bodies as Larsa Pippen. Because guess what? TMZ, Hollywood Unlocked, they're not reporting on her. They're not following her with cameras. So I'm not here to bash on Larsa Pippen, man. Listen, this woman is 40 plus years old. She's in, the fourth quarter of her, prime or whatever you want to call it. And she's out here trying to find love while simultaneously getting her cheeks clapped. And I'm going to be real with you. If Larsa Pippen knocked on my door and handed me the booty, I'm going to be real with you guys. I am going to take that booty, okay? I'm going to take it. It's a very attractive woman. So if you want your woman, like Beyonce said, if you like her, you better put a ring on it. Straight up. If Beyonce hit the open market right now, Jay-Z would be ready to delete somebody. Because guess what? She's got options. So if you want her, do right by her and keep her. Because if you don't, guess what? She is going to be out here fighting and plotting. So like I said, shout out to Larsa Pippen, man. Listen, Larsa, if you ever hear this video, listen, man, shoot me a DM at Reggie. Listen, baby, I ain't here to judge you, okay? You are gorgeous. I'm not even going to lie to you. And shout out to Scottie Pippen. This is with all due respect. Like I said, I know she's got children, but you know what, man? You got one life to live, baby. Live it up. I'm not here to sit up here and bash you, okay? I'm not. That's not what I'm here to do. That's not cool to me, right? Because this is what women do every day of the week, okay? Now, like I said, shout out to Scottie Pippen, man. He is, in my opinion, one of the most disrespected athletes in the history of the NBA. Whenever we talk about the GOAT, Michael Jordan, nobody ever mentions Scottie Pippen, right? Michael Jordan never won a championship without Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen deserves more love, in my opinion. Now, Scottie Pippen, as you all know, when The Last Dance came out, he was not happy with Michael Jordan. So Scottie Pippen has problems with the entire Jordan family. They continue to disrespect this man, and I just will never understand it. Now, this is what Scottie Pippen said about the Last Dance documentary, right? He said that he felt like a prop. The article goes on to say, in the excerpt, Pippen wrote that he thinks Jordan's desire to prove he is better than LeBron James drove his decision to make The Last Dance all about him. The documentary did spend some time on Pippen's past, but Pippen was unhappy with how he'd been portrayed. So this is Scottie Pippen, I believe. He says, even in the second episode, which focused for a while on my difficult upbringing and unlikely path to the NBA, the narrative returned to Michael Jordan and his determination to win. I was nothing more than a prop, his best teammate of all time, he called me. He couldn't have been more condescending if he tried. So, like I said, man, Michael Jordan, the Jordan family, man, y'all got to stop, man. Y'all really got to stop, all right? Stop disrespecting this man, okay? Have some respect, straight up. Like I said, shout out to Scottie Pippen, man. Shout out to the family. But I got to be real with you, Scottie. I'm not going to lie to you, bro. If Larsa Pippen, handed me that booty on a silver platter, I'm sorry, man. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to eat it. I'm sorry. It is what it is. But listen, ladies and gentlemen, come into the comments down below. Let me know what you think about this topic, man. Listen, would you knock down Larsa Pippen? Because I know I would, right? And I say this respectfully. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to catch you guys on the next one, man. This was another installment of The Locker Room. Peace.